Do you have a brother or a sister? And how many of you don't have a brother or a sister? My name is Joad and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to click and subscribe, ring the bell to get notified on updates. Regardless of whether you guys have brothers or sisters, everybody tries to make friends. Everybody tries to have somebody that they can hang out with, do things with. The one thing I realized is when you're a kid, it's so much easier making friends. When you're able to hang out, when you're able to play, when you're able to do things, when you're able to get to know them, and whether you go to their house or they come to your house, or whether you hang out at school, it's anywhere you go, you can have opportunities to make friends. And it's so much easier making friends because you're not judging people. You're not busy. You're not trying to take care of your life. You're not trying to take care of others. You're not trying to take care of your parents. You're not trying to pay the bills. You're not trying to do so many different responsibilities. And it feels so much easier to have friends, to be able to do things, to go out, not worry about money because your parents are going to take care of you, or your parents are going to give you money if they have it. And throughout that time, you end up making friends. You realize that, wow, I can't believe I was lucky to have this person in my life. I can't believe this person taught me so much. And yet, at the same time, we can be silly, stupid, crazy around each other. Then, as adults, it's so much harder to try to make those friends. Try to get people that are there for you. Some people want to have a lot of friends, while I've noticed as you get older, other people don't want to have as many friends. They're okay with one or two friends. They're okay with no friends at all too. They're okay because they have things going on in their lives, because they have people that they need to take care of, or they need to take care of their own lives, or that they need to take care of their parents, or they want to be able to travel, or they have a business, or they work. So many things come up, and whether you're at work, you try to make friends there. Whether you have your own business, you have to know the line of friends and not friends, employees and not employees, or employees and friends, but how do you get them to work properly too? So it's always a balancing act of knowing who's your friend, who's not your friend, who's going to be there for you, and who's not going to be there for you. Throughout my life, it's been a little bit easier when I was younger to make friends, to get to know people, to hang out. But at the same time, I wasn't always able to hang out with people. I was able to do a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked to. I wasn't the extrovert that I am now. I wasn't always the one that wanted to go hang out with people or do stuff with people. I always wanted to go out and try different things. Some people I did want to hang out with, but I never realized I never took the time to do it. And I learned as I got older how to be able to do it. But I always still haven't been able to do it, because there's times where I'm able to hang out with people and I try to schedule it. I try to schedule hanging out with people. I schedule time to do things with people. But at the same time, my life has gotten so much more busier with work and other things in my life, and trying to make a life for myself at the same time. So because of that, I really haven't had time to hang out with people or go out with people to do things. And it's been so much harder to make friends for me because I am busy trying to do so many different things, while at the same time trying to take care of my parents as they've gotten older. So learning to do so much other things while trying to live my life and trying to do the things that I want to do, it's been harder to do. But I'm trying to do the best that I can every day. Growing up and trying to find friends as adults, it's harder outside of work, outside of your everyday things. It gets harder because I don't have time to do a lot of the things that I used to be able to do, or that I wanted to do, or the things that I wanted to experience. I'm trying to build my life and become successful, at the same time get married with the right woman. I want to be able to do so many things. Because of life, it gets harder and harder to find friends. But how do you distinguish what friends are good friends, or what friends are using you, or what friends don't really care for you, or just want to be there when you're going to be successful? There's a couple things that I noticed watching other people. One thing I've noticed is friends who will give you money, give you clothes, give you electronics, give you different things, but they never ask for anything in return. Then there's some friends who will want things from you, will want you to pay for the clothes, food, and things because they want to be able to buy more things, or because they think that you have more money than what you do. Then there's the friends that are always there for you, who you're there for and they're there for you. Friends who you've known for a very long time. Friends who will always support you. Friends who look up to you and at the same time you respect them. Friends who are not related to you by blood, but friends who are always the one that you go to. The friends that are more like family because you've never had a brother or sister, or because the brother and sister that you have aren't there for you. This is for a lot of people. Choosing the right friends, choosing and knowing when your friends are your friends, or when your friends are using you, or when your friends are lying to you. That's what this video is about. There's quite a few people who've lost their best friends, who are more like brothers or sisters to them, who are the most important people in their lives, the people that have been there with them throughout their lives, the people that have been there for them, for their kids and their wives, their husbands, people who are like blood, even though they're not related to you by blood, but people who would go to the ends of the earth for you. And this is also for the people who give you things, are taking care of you, who are taking you on different trips, giving you different electronics, giving you the world, giving you everything, but yet they haven't asked for anything in return. They haven't asked for you to do anything. They haven't asked you to be there for them. That could be a red flag, because if somebody who's constantly giving and they're not there for you while not expecting anything from you, meaning that they blindly say, oh, let's go here, oh, let's go there, here, let me give you a brand new laptop just because. You have to be careful, because if you don't watch how they are with other people and know what they're like with other people, don't assume that, hey, if they're giving things to other people and then they're telling them, hey, okay, now it's time for you to pay all the money back. Now it's time for you to start giving to me. Now it's time for you to take care of my bills. Now it's time for you to support me 100% without me giving you anything. I didn't give you that money just to give you that money. I didn't give you that money because I was your friend or I was your family. I gave you that money because I was expecting you to work for me. I was expecting you to be my employee, or I was expecting more things from you. Basically, what they're doing is they're trying to buy you. They're trying to buy your life because they know that you don't have anything. They know that you're not rich, you don't have anything at all. You barely can afford your food, you can barely afford the clothes on your back. They might take you on all these different trips and then take you around the city or get you clothes, get you electronics, get you things, but be careful because it could be all a lie. It could be a scam. This type of scam is making you indebted to them, making you in a way that you're consistently indebted to them. And the cool part is, well, the good part for me is I've learned to know who are my friends and who are not my friends, who are going to be there for me, who's not. People who are not related to me by blood, to see how they are, with others. Sometimes they hide it. Sometimes it could be a group of people where they're the best of friends with one another, and yet when you look at them from the outside, everything looks good. Everything looks like everybody's taking care of one another. In reality, it could be, hey, the main person could be telling the other person, you owe me because I took you out of poverty, because you didn't have anything. Now I'm the one that's been supporting you, giving you things. You're gonna buy the things from me. You're gonna start working for me. And then when you work for me, you're gonna get somebody else. They're gonna say, now I want you to bring in other people to here. I will take care of them while you pay off your debt to me, while you pay off the things that I gave to you, that I let you borrow. When it comes to making friends, you have to be careful. Not everybody is going to be your friends. Not everybody's going to have the best interest for you. There's people out there who are not family, who will be there for you. There are people who you lose that are not related to you by blood that at first were your friends, but have always felt like your family. And then there's people who treat you to things, jewelry, fine life, and expect you to give up your life in servitude for them. So you have to be careful of both options. You have to know the difference of what a true friend is and what a true friend isn't. Are they more like a brother and sister, or are they more of, I see this person going somewhere, let's take advantage of it, let's use it, let's give her or him something now, while when they do make it, or when they are good, when they start hustling, when they feel that drive, that we're gonna be like, okay, now it's time for that payback. Now we want our money. This stuff wasn't for free. This is for you to be able to build your life, so that way we can get paid, so we can make sure you're our investment. Some people will treat you like an investment. They won't treat you like family. They won't treat you like you matter. Some people will think the thing that we have you addicted to, now that you've lived this good life, now you've lived the life of having the things that you want, having access to money, cars, clothes, all of these things, and not having to worry about food, how many of you would actually give that up? Would you actually give up that life? Give up the life where you're not making money, where you don't have food, where you don't have clothes, where you're not able to get the latest electronic just because. There's some people who will make you drunk love on that. So when it comes to choosing your friends, be careful. Know the people that will be there for you, and know the people that just see you as a commodity. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Ring the bell to get notified on our updates. My name is Juan, and thanks for watching.